Hopefully yeah, you should be able to hear me now. Sorry about that. For some reason, it was not popping up correctly. Hey, Lane, how are you? Sorry, I'm probably a little low. I'm still trying to get my setup up. Wonder. Test, 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 test. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let me know if that sounds pretty good because I just turned up the mic volume. All right. Anyways, thank y'all very much for joining me. I'm Will. This is Carolina Thread Place. Oop, let's do this. So, I hope y'all are doing really good tonight. I am doing well, Miss Elaine. Thank you very much for asking. I'm gonna take these off because I was using that to listen how I was doing. Oh, a little too loud. Let's adjust this right here. There we go. So, okay. My cat's over here, like looking at, because I have a computer on, like right over here. You can't see it, but it allows me to see if like I'm having any issues and stuff. So, and my cat's over there, like there's Daddy right there. She's right there. This is Sassy. This is my youngest. So, yeah, she's my office buddy. But anyways, tonight we're going to be going over advertisements. I had to create. I created it, but I'm going to go over some advertisement things, and hopefully, answer some questions if people have, because I am going to be advertising in a local newspaper that goes out to a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people. So I think it's I was like, once I designed it, I'm like, you know what? Let's talk about it. You know, I haven't done a live in a while, like a true live. I mean, I did my new machine, my Cameo Pro that I have right here. I'm actually at home right now. I'm not at my shop. I'm going to go over a couple other things tonight, but ultimately I just wanted to um, go over some things. Oh, YouTube. Yep, there I am. And Twitter. That is all working. Wow. Is it... Is it showing me? No, it's not. Alright, that is totally fine. We're going to go over this later anyways. Let's go to general. Okay. So, I'm going to be advertising in the Irmo, South Carolina Orchestra Special Edition. And I'm going to be getting what they call a quarter size page or ad, a quarter page ad, which is like 5" by 7". And my mom just retired in July from her local newspaper in Sumter, South Carolina. And, of course, I asked her, I was like, hey, is this a good deal? And she was like, you need to jump on that because that was good. So I'm like, yes. So, really excited about it. Hopefully, I can get something from it. I've done advertising in the past that wasn't as great. But, I look back at the design of the ad and go, I can kind of see why it didn't work. I didn't really tell, certain things. Now, will this style of design work for you? Probably not. But I'm going to give you some pointers of what you need to look at whenever you're doing a design or have someone design something for you for, advertisement. And I'm going to actually, and if you've liked my Facebook page, the ad is already up. You can already see the ad. So pretty straightforward. And I do have some juice with me. I've actually stopped. I have not drank caffeine except for like little things like chocolate milk, which is very little caffeine, since April, and so I'm not getting drunk. I'm just drinking, juice. But anyways, so I've already designed it, but we're gonna go over some principles and stuff. When you do design, I'm gonna show you what I did. Like I said, if you have questions while we're going through everything, put it in chat. I'll monitor chat and say, oh, okay, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay? If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Obviously, and hit the bell notification. I am on TikTok as well. I'm going to show y'all that as well. I'm starting to do more into it. I just posted one yesterday for some patches that I'm doing. So I'm trying to really market onto, different things. I'm also going to be doing some lives on TikTok while I'm doing like some earrings and stuff, because I'm going to be doing just a preview. I got these cute little butterfly charms that I'm going to be converting into earrings. And I got some little shell. I ain't going to show those. Those are ugly. I'm not going to actually use those. But then I got some of these little hearts with crosses. So I'm going to be doing a live on TikTok with that. So I'm just, little things like that. But anyways. So I'm going to show on here. So this right here, this application is called InDesign. It's an Adobe software. You can actually, if you have the funds, you can pretty much pay a subscription to use it. Since I do a lot of graphic work, this works for me. Obviously, if you do not, there's a free version. It's not InDesign. I forget what it's called, but you can, I think it's Inkscape or something like that, where it's a free version that you don't have to pay anything for, and you can do the same thing. I don't know this. I don't know the software, and I cannot, help you with it. Now with InDesign, I can. I know InDesign very well, and they've added a lot of new features that I'm still learning as well. So this is the size of the ad, but here's the ad itself. So this is what it's going to look like in the paper. Not quite. I mean, obviously it's going to be slightly different because what's on screen and what is printed is different. And I've printed out iterations of what I was doing so that, this is known as the flow of the concept to completion. So this one's, let me go back to embroidery camera. We're going to get rid of that. This is so that you can see a little bit better. So this is the original. Notice no lines here or up here. You can actually see like a two-tone here, which is incorrect. No lines here, down, all this. So that's just what it looked like. Then I did some changes. So I fixed the line through issue right there. So that's what it turned into, and I still did not like it. So I created this. And I love this design. It actually looks really good. Now, notice that I took away the background color here, the background color behind here, and I made it the full orange right here. So as you can see, full orange. And so I want this right here to be noticeable first, that people can get 10% off their first order with me. So, and they just have to bring the paper to me. Why? I'm going to put this out there and let somebody answer it. Why do you think I want them to bring me this copy of this ad? Let me know. So the second thing you need to do when you're doing design and stuff, how does it look in black and white? Let's go back to how does it look in black and white. Notice the white line is very noticeable. It's very distracting too, and it's down here too. So once I fix that, here we go. We have it this way right here. And I haven't printed the new one. I'm going to do that right now actually, so it may get a little loud. Where's my print? There it is. So it looks pretty good. I'm missing the border, and I don't really like the border, so I'm good with getting rid of that. Ooh. So, and I'm not going to print the color version because I need to print it on my production. Let's get rid of that. There we go. I'm going to be printing it on my production printer tomorrow. So, this is what the new design looks like. This is just from my laser printer. Nothing real special about it. You know, you can clearly see all the text. The picture looks good. Even though that this is not orange, you can still obviously see the blue is very dark, and it almost looks black, but it's extremely dark gray. And then you can see everything right here. So that's the flow from concept to finishing with that. So design wise, it's very simple to get done. You know, you just have to think about, what do you want to say? What do you want your focal point to be? Obviously my focal point is, hey, I've done this. I'm sewing. This is being sewn out, even though it's already done. This is what's being sewn out. This is what I can do per se. Obviously your logo, if you have a logo, and your information. I am now an ASI member. If you're not familiar with that, promotional products. Just think promotional products, and then there you go. And then here's my services offered. That's not print, because I just added print and I want that to stand out. So now I have print services as an extra bullet point here. So this is the flow of the ad. The first thing you see is the brightest thing, and this new customer special. Boom, bring us this ad and save 10% off your first order. Boom, it's right there. Then your eye goes up, you see a picture, because that brings interest into the ad itself. And then you see the information on top, and then other additional things on the bottom. So the flow is really weird. You start near the bottom, then you move up and then down. That's kind of like with advertisement. Think about this. When you're looking through a magazine, and what's the first thing you see? Think about it. And ask yourself this question: why did I immediately go to that? Why did that draw my eye? And that's when you understand that, you will begin to start making amazing or better advertisements for yourself. Sorry, I talk with my hands. If you're new here, I've always done that. So this is an ad that I created. The first thing you see is the orange. Orange draws your attention straight to it, especially orange with white text. A lot of times you don't want to use white text, especially if it's a black background. White text, it really messes with you. But this is a nice neutral central color, or not central, neutral kind of color. To have white text on it, it draws your eye because orange is very bright. If you do yellow, of course, black text, stuff like that, and then it pulls you in and says, hey, I can save 10% on my first order. Then on the picture, you can see it kind of gives you a complexity of, hey, this is something I've done. And then of course you need to make sure you have all your information available, and what services that you want to really say, hey, I can do this for you. So that's pretty much the anatomy of an ad. So I just wanted to go over that real quick with you, because this is going to be kind of a short live. It's not going to be like an hour, 2 hours, or 5 hours like I've used to do, because I got to actually go live in a little bit on Twitch for something else. So I just wanted to show you all the ad. If you had any questions, you can, and if you missed the live, that's totally fine. You can comment in under the video, and I'll make sure that I watch or I monitor the comments. Because I used to get notifications on my phone when I have questions or comments, but I don't know what happened there. So I apologize if it takes me a little bit of time. I have it actually up on my wall right there. Look at YouTube comments, so I can try to make sure I'm still looking. So. The next thing I want to show is I have actually started a Discord for Carolina Thread Place, and it's not Carolina Thread Place specific. It's more for it's a community group, and I actually have Melissa with Designs by Little B on here, so she pops in here and there as she can. And I got a few people in, so it's really, really awesome. But I'm trying to grow this community so that we have a community of crafters. When you get in, you won't see that. Those are mine. You'll come in and you can go into reaction roles right here, and you can choose what craft you do. And then you can choose your role. You can be a seller, a buyer, a reseller, and or a creator. So this will open up these channels for you down here and what you can do in them. So since I'm obviously, so we're going to do woodworking. So if I turn woodworking off, I can't do it because I'm the admin. So if I wasn't a admin, and woodworking, crochet, rhinestones, I don't. So 2, 3. So 2 is metalworking. So metalwork would be gone, would not show up because you see I'm just 0, 1, and 4, but down here I'm all of them. But these have different connotations than these up here. These actually turn on these text channels, and these are voice channels. So it opens those up for you, so you can actually talk in there. We're actually getting we're having some conversation and embroidery starting. This is brand new, so we don't have a large community yet, but I am working really hard to get it so that we do have a large community, crafting community, where we help each other and little things like that. Also, I thought I had it up. And my TikTok is at Carolina Thread Place. Give me 1 second. I'm going to mute that because I don't know what will pop up, because TikTok automatically starts as soon as you get in there. Oop, maybe I can catch it. Awesome. So, this is my TikTok. As you can see, I have over 1,500 followers and not very many videos. So these right here are actually they're not live. So, but this one and all of these are all live. So I'm going to show a couple of them for you so you can see what I've done as you know, advertisement. And I'm going to turn on, I don't know if I can turn on the volume because it is kind of I don't think it's copyrighted. Actually, I have them in my YouTube, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And you can see there, just that little bit shows your customers, hey, I can embroider on hats. I can embroider on a hoodie. Let's do these. This is a two-part. So this is custom coasters for a client of mine. So little things like that can definitely do things. And this is just my cat Timmy with the filter. I'm actually going to mute it because it is a someone's voice and stuff, and I can only have it on TikTok because I do have a business account on TikTok. But give me a second and I'll just show you the video. And this is things that you can do, is just have a filter, and you can do little fun things, nothing, it doesn't have to be all whatchamacallit, work related. You can do a couple little cool little things and stuff. This is one that I did for a business. I apologize about the double audio. I need to listen and see if it's actually going through. And it's not going through, so that's how y'all were able to hear it, is through the microphone. I apologize about that. I don't know what's going on with Streamlabs today. Do not know. Wow. So let's do this one. So I need to listen and see what it does. Alright, so this is the patch that I'm doing. So there you have it. So that's a patch that I'm doing for a customer. Hey, Miss Suzanne, how are you? And thank you for being in the Discord. Because I see you in there. I got a message somewhere. General. Okay. Yeah, Suzanne, I was just going over the ad, this ad right here. So just go back and watch it, and I go through it and everything of how I came up with it, the reason behind it, and all that stuff. And I was just showing some of my TikToks that I created. So if you haven't followed, there's the link right there. I don't know how easy that is to see, but it's at Carolina Thread Place, and it is a business account, which I thought was amazing. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Boom, boom, boom. Copy link. It probably won't. Yeah, it won't let me do it. Let me do it this way. TikTok.com. Log in. It's making me do a. Let's turn that off. It's making me use my phone to sign in, so give me a second. Oh, really, Suzanne? Are you going to be close to Columbia? You gonna let me in? What don't want that. View profile. Share. Copy link. You're gonna be closer to Florence. Well, if you're in Georgia, you're going to be taking 26 to 20 from 20 to I-95, correct? So if you're going by 26, you should be going through Columbia, and I'm actually off of 26, my shop. That's if you want to make a pit stop. And see the new baby. I actually have a new baby that I'm going to show off soon. It's a production printer. It's a copier, but to me it's a production printer because I can print large scale or large amounts. This is what it is. So I can print large scale now, or large scale. I can do many different things. I'm growing that part of my business. So, Lord, man, why didn't y'all tell me I have a cowlick right there? Oh, okay. Okay. So you're not taking 26. Okay. Well, maybe soon you'll be able to stop by and check out the shop. Because Florence is pretty far from me. It's about an hour and a half, 2 hours. hour and 45 minutes. Because it's an hour to Sumter, which is where my mom lives. So, yeah. And Florence is about 45 minutes from there. But anyways, so if you haven't followed me on TikTok, be sure to click on that link and follow me on here. I'm going to be doing some lives here soon. Because I'm trying to, like, I can actually do live on TikTok now, which is pretty awesome and everything. And I'm probably going to do a special soon on my TikTok. That's going to be a TikTok exclusive kind of thing. So you don't want to miss that. But I just wanted to get on here to show y'all what the ad looks like, the reasoning behind it, and if there was any questions. Yeah, Sumter is where Shaw Air Force Base is. That's pretty much the only thing there. I mean, they have, like, other things, but it's also Swan Lake, which is a beautiful area, especially during the spring when the irises are blooming. Swan Lake is gorgeous during that time. Alright, sorry about that. But, okay. Your cousin's son? Yeah. That's where I was born and grew up, is in Sumter. But alright, guys, I'm going to end this live here because I'm actually about to go live on Twitch. I play games under the account Cat Games SC. So I'm probably going to be doing some stuff there. So it is twitch.tv/catgamessc, I think. Let's make sure. I know a better way of getting to it. Let's go to YouTube. There's my 4 babies. There I am. Alright, so I'm going to post the link to my Twitch if you want to see me go live on there. Alright, so I'm going to post the link. Oop, sorry. So, I'm on there if you want to watch me play games and stuff. Don't know what I'm going to play tonight. It's going to be for a little bit. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video, this live. I'll be trying to do more as I can. Especially with printing and stuff is now a new thing for me. And my shop is much better off now as well. And I'll have a little bit more time to do stuff. So until then, everyone, y'all have a wonderful night. I appreciate everyone for coming out tonight. Be sure to ask your questions in the comments below if you have any. And until then, y'all have